Hi, I'm Candace Campbell. I want to share with you what I do in a psychic reading and healing. The first thing that I do is I put you up on a screen, and then I see your chakras on a screen. And the very first thing is I look at your grounding. And so what I'll do is I'll look, and often the grounding is in the future, off to one side. And when you ground in the future, what happens is it creates some anxiety. And when you ground in the past, off to the other side, it can create some depression. So it's really helpful to ground your body right under your body. And so I'll teach you how to do that during a reading. And often I'll read the grounding and then I'll do that. The next thing I do is I look at an ego picture. An ego picture is what it is you want me to see about you. And then I'll move that out and then go into your chakras. What I do is I muscle test kinesiology. I'll go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and when there's a break, that's the chakra that needs the most attention. So in this case, let's say it's the second chakra, and then I'll look in and get a symbol. I read symbolically. So what I do is I look and see what information it has to do with in the second chakra, which could be money, work, creativity, emotion, sexuality. And let's say it's creativity. And let's say I get a symbol of, maybe I'll see a book that's totally closed. And as I'm imaging this, I'm getting maybe some wrapping around it and it's just tied really tight. Well, I'll ask what that symbol means. Something like that may mean that, the book is shut, that the creativity is shut, that it's shut down. And then I'll look and see how that might be opened. And I'll move energy in the second chakra and just get an idea of how that might be opened. As I'm thinking of this, I'm seeing the tie come off and I'm seeing the book open up. The next image I'm getting is maybe travel, that someone needs to move away from where they are. They're really stuck. Like, for instance, it might be someone who's a writer who just gets stuck in their house and doesn't move. They need to move out of that area into another area to get the creativity and the fire moving again. So those are the kinds of things that I might read in the chakras. Often when I read, what happens is you'll have family members, either living or not, show up. And it's not uncommon that a loved one will show up and need some help themselves energetically. It's also not uncommon for someone who has passed on but not passed over to show up, and then I can help move them on. Different people, whoever I read, brings to me what it is that they need. And so I go into each reading being totally, connected to the person who's getting that reading and giving them what they need. I sometimes do shamanic work. I may use my voice to tone, to move energy, and do some healing work. So this is kind of an idea of what I do in a chakra reading. It's best if you have questions. I can go much more deep into your system if you have some questions for me, but you don't have to. If you just have never had a reading before and want to know what it's like, I can do that as well. I have a CD if you're interested in learning how to ground, how to manage your system, and also how to clear your own chakras. The CD comes from some classes that I've taught in the past on healing, on chakras, and on clairvoyance. So I hope this answered some of your questions. You can also click on chakra readings and healings and get more information. So bless your hearts.